Merry Christmas. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
I already messed it up. Forget it. Take two. Okay, fine. We'll keep it in. Hey, everybody. What's going on there, Bacon Heads? Merry Christmas. It is Friday, and let me tell you, Christmas is here. I hope you're excited. I hope Santa brought you exactly what you wanted. If he didn't, haha, you were bad. You didn't get what you wanted. It happens. But welcome to another episode of Bacon on the Rocks Christmas Edition. So, guys, it's our first Christmas edition. I'm pretty excited about that. We got a lot of cool stuff planned, but before we get it all started, I would like to welcome always to the show. As first you can see, you obviously can't hear it, but you'll see it if you check us out on YouTube or on our Facebook page and see this. But we are all remote. COVID has kind of picked up a little bit in the area, so we're just playing a little bit safe, and we're doing a little bit more remote for the next couple of podcasts. But before I get started, let's please welcome Eric Kwiatek and Chris Walsh. Guys, how's everybody doing? How's Christmas? Hopefully it's going good for you guys. I know it hasn't happened yet,
Ho, ho, ho.
But I'm pretending like as if it's happened. Yeah, look, Chris, you're very festive. Look at that. You got the hat going on. You got a Christmas tree in the shot. Man.
This is like one of those old school
Eric's
porcelain ones, you know, like from the 70s or whatever. I don't know.
Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. My mom had one of those, or my parents had one of those, and around Halloween time, I saw one that was like a black tree that had like orange and purple lights, and I kind of wanted to buy one of those.
Oh, wow.
Like a Halloween one?
Yeah, Halloween themed porcelain tree.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, this one was my parents'. That's where it came from, so.
I think my aunt had one. I don't think we had one. I think my aunt had one, though. I mean, I remember seeing it, but we never personally had one at our house. But also, Eric, you're not to falter either. Look behind you. You got a couple things going on there. You got Deadpool at the top with a Christmas hat on. I see him over there. And then if you look behind him, if you saw as he moved, he's got Joker, and he's got Baby Groot, and he's got Harley Quinn, I believe, back there.
All Christmas themed.
And some garland.
All Christmas themed. So there you go. And some garland. Yeah, absolutely.
I threw that out the last second.
Nice touch.
That was
We
just
need
for you
tinsel.
guys.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Thanks.
We need some tinsel, though. Got to get some tinsel out
Tinsel
there.
gets everywhere.
So
Tinsel's terrible.
tinsel is.
My mom's been anti-tinsel since I was a child, so I don't even know what tinsel is. that and those icicles that you could put on like Christmas trees.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very against those too.
Yeah, I remember the weirdest thing I ever saw is my aunt had a Christmas tree, and it had like the lights on it were like a liquid, and they would just bubble up the whole time. I don't know what it was. It was just a weird. It wasn't weird. It was actually cool. I liked it as a kid. I thought it was cool, but it would like be just like green, red, and blue lights. But then it was like there was a liquid that went through. It looked like water or something from the light, and it would just like bubble the whole entire time. It was really different. So as a kid, it was cool, but I think it would be a pain in the butt to have not. Whoa, you okay there, Eric?
There's a spider on my microphone. I don't know if you see
Is it
that.
a big?
It's gone.
I don't see it, but my video is very. Are you okay? Are you gonna live?
It might not.
I just found one.
Yeah, it's on my computer. It's on my computer now.
How big is this thing? What's going on? Yeah, Merry Christmas! Eric got a present from the spider.
Where did it go?
Halloween. The Halloween.
I saw this. I saw it a few minutes ago. Oh, it's back actually on my. It's like translucent.
I got one down here too.
Dude, just kill
I'll
it
take
already.
a picture of. Wait, where's? I don't even know where my phone is.
Kill
Take a
it.
picture.
Kill it.
No, it didn't do anything wrong. Dude, it's super white. It's like albino.
Until it bites
It
you,
lived.
and then you'll be like, "Ooh, yeah, you're not my friend."
It lived.
I gotta take a picture of this.
That's what it did wrong.
They live.
Anyways,
They live.
Let me go there. While Eric is in the middle of taking a picture of a translucent spider on his microphone, I will thank our sponsor for sponsoring our show, which we may lose them by the end of this episode because of the way it's going so far. But anyways, please be sure to check out Cookies Q. They're probably closed today. Obviously, it's Christmas. But please be sure to check them out at cookiesq.com and check out some of the new menu items that they have going on at Cookies Q. So it's always some fantastic food. And if you're looking for ice cream in the middle of winter, which actually it just turned to winter. I can't say we're in the middle of winter. We just started winter. So guess what? If you want some ice cream still, you can pop on down to Cookies and get some ice cream as well. And as always, make sure you check them out on DoorDash because guess what? There's no easier way to get some delicious cookies to your house than ordering through DoorDash. So cookiesq.com.
They have chicken soup too.
Ooh, chicken soup. No, ooh, that
Chicken
sounds good in the
soup.
winter. So that'd be something to definitely check out.
That's a different place.
Yeah, Eric got what I was doing there. It's been a long day.
Obviously, I'm not on the train,
It's been a
so
long day.
okay. Well, let's move on from that. Oh, wait, we got one other thing to mention. I'm bad about this. Also, be sure to check out our store now that is online at shop.bacononthedot.rocks. We got T-shirts, we got sweatshirts, we got pants. There's joggers, coffee mugs, tank tops. I mean, anything. There's clothes. There's a lot of clothes. There's coffee mugs. There's a lot of different things we offer on our store page. So please be sure to check it out. That is shop.bacononthedot.rocks. So okay,
Merch.
got all that out of the way. Let's get in merch. Hashtag merch. So let's get on with this. Let's get going. So the first thing I want to talk about, because I thought this was kind of shelved, and then all of a sudden now it sounds like things are moving forward pretty quickly for Apple. Yes, the computer giant, the technology giant, is now moving forward with creating a car possibly. An article has said that by 2024 they're projecting to have a totally, and I'm going to totally mess this word up, autonomous car. Is that right? Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Close enough.
Close enough? Okay, so a totally autonomous car, and they're going to have some new battery technology in it. Yeah, that's how I had to spell it to make sure I spelled it right. And it looks like they're moving forward pretty quick with it. They're saying 2024, and I guess California just granted them a permit to be able to test, like it's driving itself, like a non-passenger, a self-test driving cars on California roads. So it looks like Apple's making some moves here into the auto industry as well.
Yeah, I don't know if that was officially released. I saw that it was like leaked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they followed it up with official release, what like companies tend to do to make it sound like they were planning on releasing it anyway.
Yeah. One thing when I was reading through the article, they're saying like things that are showing that they are definitely moving forward with is they hired an engineer that had actually left Tesla, and he is now working with Apple. I forgot the name. I'm sorry, I didn't write that one down. But they're like one of their engineers left Tesla and is now working with Apple. So I mean, I guess this has been like just it's been through multiple. It's been through like many project managers, though. I guess from what I hear read, didn't hear it. That Apple is really moving through a lot of different project managers kind of handling this, and now they finally kind of found a group that's really working well on it, and they're really looking to move quick on it. So we'll see.
That's interesting. Because I just so happened to have gotten into the stock market recently, as in over this break, and Tesla's been booming like ever since. It was 100 something to start all this back in like March, April. And it's at 600 something now. Almost, it was close to 700, but it dropped like 40 to 60 points today.
Oh wow, really? Just because of that announcement with Apple, or?
Yeah, Apple jumped pre-market, but then they didn't do anything after the market opened.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, it's something to watch. I mean, it definitely is going to be interesting to see. But my question to you guys is, with a totally autonomous car, is that something like you got all the money? You could let's say, Apple came out with it, you can buy it, you have the money to do it. Would you actually do it though and buy an autonomous car?
Autonomous. You see, you said
Did
it
I
well
say it wrong
until
that time?
you said it
wrong
well
that
until
time.
that last time.
Darn it. Anyways, go ahead. What do you guys think? Would you guys buy one or no?
Not from Apple.
Honestly, that's the exact same answer I had. I would go with Tesla before I went with Apple, because that's what they've been in. That's what they've been doing. That's what they've been striving in since the beginning.
Mm-hmm. See, and it's like weird to ask you two, because honestly, I mean, you guys, you're tech guys, but at the same time, you guys are definitely not full Apple guys. Like, you're the two.
We don't have iPhones, therefore
you don't have iPhones.
Full Apple.
On everything.
I work on a MacBook. I work on a MacBook for work.
Yes, you do.
As opposed to everything else, I have Google. Everything else, yes.
Yep. But Chris, you don't really have Apple
I guess your
products,
comparison.
do you?
What you should be asking me is, if Google came out with a car, would I choose that over Tesla?
I don't want to know, because they don't have anything yet. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Google has something going.
You never know. And exactly,
theoretically,
theoretically, if Google all of a sudden just announced, "Hey, we've been working on a car too," I would probably still choose Tesla, because that is what they have bench driving. I mean, it all comes down to you need to see something.
Yeah. Chris, what are your thoughts?
I just want to know, are they going to slow their car down every 2 years like they do their phones, so you have to buy a new one? Or, is the navigation for the car going to be as bad as their Apple navigation on their phones? I'm just curious.
Shots fired.
No, and I do have to say, over the past few years, I would always use Google, and I still feel Google's ahead of them by a bit, but they have come a long way on their
Maps.
On their Maps app. Yeah, because I used it when I went down to the Outer Banks, and it did a pretty good job. The biggest thing that I liked between Google and the Apple Maps is Google, even though I had a radar detector, when you go through Virginia, you're not Washington and Virginia, it's illegal to have a radar detector, and they'll pull you over and you'll get a good size ticket there if they catch you. That they have a little warning system saying that there's like a speed trap or something ahead on Google Maps, which Apple doesn't have yet.
It has integration with Waze.
Yes.
Which was a map provider that did that prior, and then Google struck up a partnership with them.
Yeah, but I do have to say, when I use that app, the pain in the butt is if you're the driver, unless like you have your passenger holding your phone and to like sit there and warn, you've got to like choose different options as you're driving to like, especially if you want to warn like other people, like you can sit there, like if you go through a speed trap, you can sit there and hit, okay, I just passed one, like right here in Google, like mark it on their maps. And that's how that's kind of done. And not the safest way to sit there and like let people know that there's a speed trap coming up.
So I don't know if this was part of the integration that they added, but they just had an update to Google Maps where it has like a drive assistant where you can talk to it. So that might be included in part of that. I'm not sure. It might not.
Yeah.
I just know that there was an update recently that I had to turn on.
I think I'll just have to go to the Outer Banks again and just to test that out to make sure. I'll just have to leave for a bit and go down there. And I think that's the thing. So I'm willing, even though it is going to be only like 42 degrees down there. I'm willing. But yeah, so myself, I don't want any car that drives itself. It's just... I'm going to tell you, I just don't. Just like think about like iRobot with Will Smith. He does not want anything to do with it. I am the same way. I don't want it. I want to have full control of my car, even though I see the niceties of like if I can let go of the wheel for a few minutes and it's okay. That's great, but I'm not.
Exactly. Don't think about it as full automation. Think of it as an autopilot. Yeah. Think of it as I'm going to take a few seconds to do something else, and it will take control. Don't think of it as this is my new driver.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not there yet, but in time,
It's honestly, it's the same thing with planes. Like, they worry about the takeoff, they worry about getting up there, and then they get into autopilot, and then they do whatever they got to do. Yeah, and they take control when it's necessary.
I know, but I would definitely, even if I had the money, I would.
Don't take a nap.
See, but that's just it. And then you watch like people online. They're like literally like getting dressed in the back of the car, or they're like having their breakfast in the back of the car, and the car's just driving itself. Like in California, I see this all the time. Like people are recording themselves doing that. I'm like, seriously? I don't know. I mean, to each his own. You know, if you want to risk your life and do it, that's your call. But you're also risking. It's like not wearing a seatbelt. No, it's not at all. But still.
Call back.
So yeah, Apple Car. You know. Very much up in the air. I mean, I know there are going to be people that are going to jump on board that are just diehard Apples, and don't get me wrong, I love my Apple stuff, but yeah, diehard Apples. That's what I call them.
I feel like the entry point to a car is completely different to the entry point to like a phone. You have to be quite the diehard in order to like just automatically buy whatever they put out that's a car.
But there will be those.
I feel like no matter what, you have to have like some sort of research into it before you invest that much money. It's not a phone.
Yes, I agree, but I still feel there will be those people just it's the first Apple whatever, and you know, that's just their thing. It's like what they love to do, whatever Apple's got going on. I want to be the first one to have it. So there will be that, but I don't feel it's going to be like an iPhone release where millions of people are going to want to line up and buy it. No. But there will be those select few that'll be like, it's the first car, I gotta have it. So that's going to happen. But Tesla, I think, will still be leading the way for quite a while. Excuse me.
Okay, segue. Chuck, what do we have here?
What? What do I got? Are you showing something? What's he showing? I can barely see it. I can't. Okay, there it is. Now I see it.
You haven't cut off that much.
Yeah, it's cut off that much. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, so Eric's holding a bottle. Yeah, we got some eggnog there. And I believe we talked about this. Chris, did we talk about this on the last podcast, I think, with him?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, I don't remember.
So
with
wait,
him.
so you're
It's like history.
I've been on the past few. Hi, I'm Eric. By the way, everyone who's listening,
but
if you're new to the podcast.
But here's now, Eric, you're seeing it in the bottle. You didn't pour it in a cup. I figured you poured it in a cup, not leave it in the bottle.
No, I wanted to show off these awesome bottles you gave us. So we have these in like little condiment bottles.
Actually, that's what I use to clean.
This one looks like ranch.
Grill.
I don't know how the color looks on the screen, but this one looks like ranch, and this one looks like secret sauce.
They could be. Oh, yep. See, and you can't see mine because I didn't use glasses. I used my children's glasses so I could identify which was which. And then after I poured them, I realized there are two different colors involved, as Eric had said, ranch and.
They're very different in color.
Okay, so what?
Honey mustard.
What we talked about last week? Yeah, honey mustard. Oh, now he's pouring it. About time. I thought he would have that poured. What the heck? That's all I had in the house.
No.
And I was going to bring it to you. I had like little plastic cups, and I was going to put.
You want these back? Or I'm keeping these. These are awesome.
Anyway, so I had little plastic cups, and I was going to seal them and bring them down to you. And I had the letter A and letter B written on them. And then Donna's like, why don't you just use these instead? And that's what she gave me. So that is from my wife's recommendation. And I know you can't see this, folks, but Eric, he's literally acting like some bartender, but he's using a condiment bottle to sit there
He's
and
like Tom
pour the
Cruise in
drink into a
Cocktail.
cup.
He's over here like,
Yes.
you gotta flip it. And like, and the Mario cups.
And
Nice.
check out my awesome glasses, by the way.
Yeah.
Courtesy of
What is
Tibble
that?
Glass, not a sponsor.
Oh, yep. Okay, so do you remember which one was the red one and which one was the white one? So you know which is which?
Yeah, again, they're very different colors. I'm good.
Okay, so we're going to go with the dark. Yeah, we're going to go with the special sauce one first. Anyway, but to backtrack on what's going on. So we talked about the egg. We talked about the eggnog and how Burn Dairy, which we kind of came to the conclusion that it is like a Northeast brand here. And did we say regional? I don't know. We kind of went all
Eric
over.
did.
It was regional, Northeast regional. But they have two different kind of eggnogs. One is the original. And Chris, do you know what the other one's called? I forget what it's called. There's the original, and there's one that basically all I can say is it has a picture of Santa Claus on it. And so what we're gonna do is Eric said he's never had either of these eggnogs, so we went to the store and got them.
I don't know that I've never had them. I don't remember having them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Clearing my palate with water before I do this. So what we did is we went to the store, we got both of them, and I brought some down to Eric. I brought some over to Chris, and so right now we are going to have a little eggnog off. If you want to call it that, even though it's more just like a sample.
Nog off.
Nog off.
I want a special graphic.
Well, somebody better send it to me because I got to get this done right away. So we got a nog off going on here. So our first one is we are going to do the special sauce looking one, which is a little bit of a darker yellow.
It doesn't smell good yet.
So Eric, have you got that one in your hand? First off, I don't know how good it'll be because they've been out of the fridge for a little bit, so please be aware of that.
Not that.
Mine just came
Yeah,
out.
mine right before.
Oh, okay. So, no, mine's definitely a little bit warm.
Chuck
I
likes
can
to
feel
live
it.
dangerously.
Yeah,
with
I do.
eggnog.
So, okay. Okay,
doing
so,
this?
oh dear. We're doing this. So here we go. This is the first one. I'm not telling them what it is. So Eric, but the biggest thing is to see Eric's reaction. Chris kind of knows what's what from Burn Dairy, but go ahead, everybody.
Yeah, this is going to get all in my mustache. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Eric, so you can go ahead and give us your thoughts.
It's good.
It's good.
It kind of tastes like a melted. It kind of tastes like a melted McDonald's milkshake.
You know,
I don't.
You're
think
not wrong.
It's, yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Actually, that might be
actually
the best description I think I've ever heard of it. That's like on point. That's like so on point. Melted
So if you ever want to know what this, we'll tell you what it is at the end, which is which. But if you ever want to know,
disclaimer: I haven't had a McDonald's milkshake in I don't know how long, but it tastes like
No,
a vanilla melted McDonald's milkshake.
I think you're very on point with that. I agree with Chris.
I concur.
Very on point. Okay, so if you need to clean your palate for a minute, take a minute, Eric. Go ahead and do that. I'm not telling you which is which. This is just it. I thought I'd fool you. Ha ha. You don't know what's what.
Okay.
Yep. Everybody clean your palates. Make sure you're good. So now the second one is the lighter version, which Eric called the ranch-looking color
light
one.
roast.
The light roast. There you go. So this one is, I'm not going to tell you yet. I was about to ruin it. So Eric, I would say go ahead, try this one, and then I will explain, and then give your opinion, and then I'll tell you what both are.
On me? Did you pretend that the first one was the bad one? And
I'm not telling you what's what. Okay, Eric is now drinking it. Okay. And I'm going to have a sip while he's deciding. Okay, so Eric, you have now had both.
My reaction...
Go ahead, go over the first one again. Yep.
My reaction is that this last one we just had tasted more Christmassy to me.
Okay.
Not necessarily good, but it had like...
What's not good about Christmas?
Yeah, especially Christmas is today.
I don't know what the flavor description is, but
well, it's definitely not.
I don't dislike it, but it has like a nutmeg type of flavor to it.
Isn't that like with the key ingredient? One of the key ingredients.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah. I mean, but exactly. This one tasted like nutmeg. This one didn't. This one tasted like a melted McDonald's milkshake. This one tasted like a melted McDonald's milkshake with nutmeg.
Oh,
Okay.
Really? I'm not getting McDonald's milkshake from the second one at all.
I didn't either because the nutmeg overrode it.
Okay, so now I will explain what, because Chris and I each have a favorite one and one that we do not like as much. Which one are you pouring more of, Eric? Oh, that's the original. Okay,
This is a nutmeg.
So the white cap one that you had was the original Burned Dairy eggnog, which Chris and I absolutely love. That is our favorite.
Really? You like the nutmeg
That is
flavor?
That is our absolute favorite, and that's what we always... I know I don't want to speak for Chris. I look forward to this. This is like one thing for Christmas that I look forward to every year is to get this eggnog from Burned Dairy. And I think I mentioned before in the other podcast, my mother-in-law one year brought Hood eggnog into my house, and I tried it, and it will never, ever, ever... I mean, I tried it. I gave it a fair game, and it will never enter my house again. It just was not good as compared to what Burned Dairy provides.
So I think I told this story post-podcast last time to you guys, but my brother-in-law, 5-6 years ago now, brought an eggnog that was mixed with Southern Comfort one time. But he saw the Southern Comfort brand and was like, "Oh, I should mix this with Southern Comfort." So he added more Southern Comfort to it.
Oh boy.
That's all I remember about that one is that it had Southern Comfort in it. I'll be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I kind of like the other one better.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it was going to go that way. Chris, before we get to that, I'll tell you what the second one is. What do you like about the original? Like, what was your key thing? Just, is that what you're used to, or what do you think?
I think it's just a smoother taste. I don't like this one is just so, like Eric nailed it, melted McDonald's milkshake, which isn't something that I would want to drink. You know?
Yeah.
Like when it gets to the melted point, I'm not drinking that anymore. You know? It's like ice cream soup.
Yeah.
I like ice cream soup.
It's...
Like, honestly, guys, I don't hate either one.
Yeah.
Like I said, this one tastes Christmassy to me. This one tastes like a melted McDonald's milkshake, which I would totally have.
It's Christmas in a bottle.
I'm just gonna keep
Now-
on drinking these the whole.
Do you-
I'm not gonna be able to
Now,
talk
Chris-
later. I'm gonna have like such a closed throat from all this fucking frickin' dairy.
It's
We're
Christmas,
a family podcast.
and it's Christmas.
Bleep.
This has like a wicked aftertaste too. I don't know. It's just not as smooth to me.
I think the nutmeg is more of an aftertaste.
Maybe I just like nutmeg.
This doesn't.
See, now here's the thing. Okay, so we first had, and I don't know, Chris, you don't remember what was on this one, do you? Like what the name of this one is, the second one? Or, well, technically the first one Eric tried that he likes, but the melted milkshake. You don't know.
Melted milkshake?
I can't remember, but melted milkshake we're going to call it. Melted vanilla milkshake.
And tons of nutmeg.
But if you go to Burn Dairy, you look it up, it has a picture of Santa Claus on it. And the other one is called the original. I know that's the original eggnog from Burn Dairy. And then this one is like Santa's special, or as we're going to call it, the melted milkshake, vanilla milkshake eggnog from Burn Dairy. But I was surprised, Chris, because I actually enjoyed it at first. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. What's going on here?
This is not what I remembered.
Exactly. It's not what I remembered. Then I had the other one. And then I just took another sip of this one, of the Santa Claus one. And now I'm like, no, it doesn't taste good at all.
You just didn't remember what goodness tasted like.
I know I needed it again. So, I mean, it's not, but like Eric said, it's not bad. I would absolutely drink.
By no means do I dislike either one of them. I think if
Yeah.
I came down to preferring, I may slightly prefer the one you guys don't like.
And that's
But-
fine. That's cool.
I think both okay.
Chris has the remainder of it unless he already dumped it down the sink. You can grab it from him. Because I don't think he's going to drink it.
You never know.
Hey, if you're desperate,
Like
you know.
alone, I would agree with that. Alone, like if you just were drinking one of them, they're fine.
If you went somewhere and this is all they
Yeah,
had.
they're fine. They're fine.
I would drink it.
They're
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, absolutely.
But when you put them together, I definitely prefer the original.
Yeah, I agree. So that's our. So Eric, your final thing is you're going with the Santa Claus melted vanilla milkshake from McDonald's version. Final answer?
As my favorite?
Sure.
I don't know. It's honestly close.
Okay.
It depends on my mood. Do I want a little bit of spice? I'll go with the one
You want a little bit of Christmas, or do you want a little bit of
It's
McDonald's?
weird, though.
You got to
It's
just
weird
choose.
to me that the one that has like more flavor and spice is the light one, and then the darker one just tastes like a melted McDonald's milkshake.
So for the Nog Off, it looks like it's going to be a tie with Eric. So, hey, if you're a fan of eggnog and
so you guys
drink,
win. Cheers.
Here's all. It's a little kid's cup. Sorry.
Post.
But if you're looking for some eggnog, if you want to get off the crap hood
Question.
eggnog, I definitely
Have either of you ever made like French toast or anything with this?
No,
No,
Because that's what I kind of want to do now.
that would be interesting.
it's at Burn Dairy.
I think
Yeah.
this the one you guys like, especially with the extra spice, would taste really good.
The
in
original?
French toast.
Yeah, that's a good
original.
thought.
Nog toast.
Nog toast.
Yeah.
So there you go. That is the Nog Off, and
Save
it
this
is
for
tied.
later.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't waste that. That's golden
And
goodness.
I'll drink this one for now.
It almost looks like it almost looks like with those you could do like the hibachi thing, where you're like squirting in people's mouth. That should be like a Christmas thing where you like bring
That's honestly, I thought you guys were gonna say that originally when I brought these out and Chuck gave them to me. Was the hibachi?
See, again, I haven't been to a hibachi place. I didn't know, so
Open
sorry.
your sexy mouth.
Oh, that's right. You've never been, Chuck. I forgot.
No, so
Yeah.
that's why.
I gotta
yeah.
bring you sometime when we can.
When
you
COVID
can
is
actually
over.
do stuff like that.
So good. Okay, so Eric has chosen his favorite eggnog. You're welcome, Eric. Thank you, Burn Dairy. We
Did I?
appreciate it. Well, kind of not. You got to be indecisive like that. That's your fault.
That's Eric. That's staple Eric if I know him at all.
So, so with it being Christmas, what is there anything going on? I mean, mine again, like I said, one of my favorite things I look forward to is eggnog. Is there anything else you guys like look forward to, whether it's for Christmas dinner or maybe Christmas breakfast, Christmas Eve? I mean, is there anything you guys kind of is like that's like what you've been waiting for all year type thing? Like this deliciousness is for me.
So for me, it was I think we brushed on this in a previous podcast, but for me, it was always my mother and sisters getting together and making Christmas cookies. Mm-hmm. Which I went. Ooh, I lost you guys. Where are you? Hi guys.
We're right here. Hi.
So I went to my mom's like a couple weeks ago, maybe, and she's like, "Yeah, your sisters and I were talking, and we decided we're not going to do Christmas cookies this year." And I go, "Oh, the expletive." I never use this very specific word that I'm not going to say on our podcast.
It's probably a 4-letter word.
To my mom, but I was like, so I'll replace it with heck. The heck did you say?
Fill in where you need to.
Wait, what? I'm like, yeah. I was looking forward to those, especially after a year like this year.
Yeah. After a year like this, absolutely.
2 or 3 days later, I went to my mom's, and she's like, "So, your sister Lisa and I were talking, and we decided we felt guilty not making cookies."
It's because you swore at them.
Yeah,
So,
you guilt tripped them.
Apparently, my sister brought it up to my mom before she brought up the fact that I was a little harsh about it.
Harsh? Never. Oh, there they are.
There they are.
Oh, the green ones. Those are my favorite. The Rice Krispie ones that they. Oh, those are so good.
The Rice Krispie ones or the cornflake ones?
Wait, what are the green ones? Is that cornflakes?
Cornflakes.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
cornflakes.
But it's made like a Rice Krispie in the fact that it's just cornflakes and then marshmallow. But there's actually Rice Krispie treats in this one.
It doesn't matter. They're both good. When Eric brings that tray, Chris, I'm so mad we aren't together for this. This would have been your first experience getting the cookie tray from Eric. Oh my gosh.
I'm really sorry.
Would have been great. That's okay.
That being said,
2020.
so this tray I just showed you guys is my personal tray.
Yeah.
I have a work tray that was supposed to be smaller than my personal tray because my mom's like, "Hey," she told my sister, "Hey, just so you know, like, there's not as many people at his workplace right now because of what's going on, so just don't make it as big." It's like 3 times the size of what I just showed you. Wow. And there's no one there, so I have a lot of extra cookies. So at some point, I hope I can get you guys some cookies.
That'd be cool. I made some cookies this weekend, and this one you might have seen if you saw it on Instagram. my very special bacon on the rocks, which, as you can tell and see, that does not look like bacon on the rocks at all. BOTR. The R's definitely looks like a ghost from like Pac-Man. I don't know. That reminds me of the Pac-Man ghost, kind of. I did a horrible job. That's me usually with cookies. But you know, I'm not a cookie guy. But this one, Eric, I'm going to save you a couple because you said you're interested. My wife, we always try new ones. We have a couple traditional. Like, she always makes chocolate chip because her father likes chocolate chip. We do the Hershey Kiss, peanut butter Hershey Kiss or whatever that one is. But this one's just a chocolate cookie with Reese's Pieces in it. And it's very magical, I have to say, because I'm a Reese's Pieces guy.
What I said when you sent the picture of those a while ago is it doesn't remind me of Christmas at all. It's more like a Halloween-looking cookie.
Yep.
But that is something I can totally mess with.
Yeah.
Yep, I know.
I love Reese's
Pieces. I put a couple aside for you guys.
Had me at Reese's Pieces.
That's what had me. I don't care. Because I agree with Eric. I looked at it, I was like, Halloween? But I don't care because there's Reese's Pieces involved. So guess what? There's never a wrong time.
Exactly. I think we have something similar in here that's a chocolate cookie, but it has just Christmas-colored M&Ms in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, You can't go wrong with any of Eric's mom's cookies. They're fantastic every time. It's like you sit there and it's like, oh, I'll try it, and it's like, oh, that was really good, and then you regret trying it because then you want like 5 more of them.
Can't have just one.
No.
I don't know if you remember, Chuck, but this one?
Yes, is that the Oreo one or?
Nice.
Yeah.
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough. Yep. That one is. See, and then this year, my wife, we tried something new. Like I said, the chocolate one with the Reese's Pieces was a new one. But then we also did this. I think this is called the thumbprint. I don't know if you guys can see it. Here, I'll show you guys. And then
It's like
that
a
is
raspberry type of thing.
Yeah.
It's like a jam in
Yep.
there, and my wife's like, "Do you want me to try something new?" And I go, "There's always this one," and I didn't know what it was called, and I go, "There's this one cookie I really really enjoy, and it has like jam or something in the middle, but it's like hardened and like I tried to describe it to her. Basically, she found that, and let me tell you, she knocked it out of the park. My wife can bake anything, cook anything. It's just she's like, I think this is horrible. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's fantastic. So she made those, and I'm hiding them, and I will share with you guys, but I'm hiding as many as I can because they are that good, and I haven't had them in so long that I was like, thank you. So, but I'll share with you guys. It's okay. And then I have a dead. It's supposed to be a gingerbread man, but it's not gingerbread. It's sugar cookie, and he's.
Half gone.
He's totally
mostly gone.
Yeah, his body.
More than half
I think
gone.
the rest of his body is in the
Tummy.
cookie jar. I don't know. It fell apart. Yeah, the rest of them
The
is.
rest of them in Chuck's tummy.
No, I haven't eaten that one yet.
Not my
But it could be. I don't know.
Buttons.
It's in someone's maybe, but. Yeah. So Chris, any cookies? I know you say you guys do the camel cookies, correct?
Yeah, we're not doing them this year.
Oh no! Oh, everybody, is that like is that a thing like you guys do to get together? Is that like the only time
Yeah,
or
pretty much?
Yeah.
We
I know,
they
it's
did.
tough this year. Yeah.
Kristen and Summer and Kristen's grandmother did gingerbread cookies, but they're not doing the camel cookies this year. So
Okay.
2020.
Yeah, I know. I know it's tough. Donna just she had to take a week off or she was gonna like lose time and money or something like that, like with her job. So it's like either I take this week off or I lose the money that I could make being off.
Yeah.
And so we're like, okay,
Yeah.
take the week off. And so she did that and made cookies. I wish I had that problem. Oh, I'll take a week off. I got to take a week off. I have to. So
I have that problem, but I still don't take it off.
yeah, I know. So are there any other fun traditions like Christmas Day, like besides like cookie making and stuff like that you guys have that you kind of look forward to?
So previously in my family, it'd always be like a larger get together. And the big thing would be that the godparents and godchildren would usually exchange gifts on Christmas Eve.
Okay. Yep.
That hasn't been so much the thing anymore now that everyone's older. So right now I usually just go to my mom's on late Christmas Eve or early Christmas morning.
Oh, okay. What about you, Chris?
Not really. I mean, we don't have any. I mean, we're definitely not doing anything this year. We're doing super like laid back, just normal,
Yeah.
small get together. We're just getting together with Kristen's parents, and usually we go over to their house. But this year they're gonna come to our house because Kristen's brother is not. He lives in Florida, so he's not coming home for Christmas this year. So we thought it was kind of dumb to just go over there when they could just come here and enjoy Christmas.
Yeah,
Christmas
yeah.
with my daughter, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about you?
For us, yeah, I was gonna say for us, it's Christmas Eve. It's honestly, it's like hectic. So, I mean, it might sound bad, but it's kind of like, not that I'm relieved, but it's just like it's gonna be an easier Christmas this year than years past or anything like that, because it's like you got church. Then after church, we all get together and we go to like usually it's the grandparents' house, so we go to my parents' house for my side of the family. Donna's family, we celebrate like Christmas Day with usually. My family's Christmas Eve. That's usually our bigger one. For my family, Christmas Eve is always usually bigger, I guess, than Christmas Day itself.
Yeah, that's how I was growing up. Yep.
Yeah, so we get to, so after church, we all like run home, grab the dishes we were supposed to make, bring them to my parents' house. Then we're, and it's like we do a kind of a mixture. It's like a German/Polish kind of dinner. So the biggest thing is we have fried fish, which I do not enjoy. at all. I try. I will take like, you get a piece of fish and it's usually like something that big, like anything you get on like a Friday fish fry or whatever. A normal size fish. I cut it in like a third and I just take the smallest piece I can. I'm not big on it, but I will do it just to kind of keep the tradition going. And then after that, but then there's like the pierogies or padogs. I'm sorry to those out there that know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to be converted to say it the way I said it the first time, which is pierogi, which is totally wrong. It's padogi.
For those Polish enough.
Totally trying to be converted by my wife. Yeah, my wife continues every time. It's not. She gets very upset when I call it that, and I will not stop.
When you call it the right thing?
Yeah, I know, but she says I'm wrong. She's like, everybody else in the world calls it pierogi. I go, yeah, because they're doing it to an American style. It's
everyone else that doesn't have them regularly.
Yeah, I know, exactly. Because my grandmother had the Polish side. So we had that. We have the potato pierogies, which I'm all about. Cabbage, no way. And I think we get one other kind, and I'm like, I just eat the straight potato ones. I don't want anything else.
So
I can't.
A buddy of mine just recently learned how to make pierogies from his mother.
Yeah.
And he made a buffalo
Chris is laughing
chicken,
at us.
a buffalo chicken kind.
Ooh. Okay.
Which was pretty good, especially
Did you try him?
With some blue cheese, yes, this past weekend.
Okay. Because that's funny, because Donna went to the store and she bought some pre-made ones from a store, and that's exactly what a buffalo chicken that she got me. And I was like, interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll try it. I
had some one time from another friend whose mother was extremely Polish. And she even made like a dessert kind that had like blueberries and stuff, and like ricotta or something, and those were delicious.
I know there's a lot of ways you can make them. I got like a dough rolling press thing for like our KitchenAid mixer, because you can put the attachment on the end and then it rolls the dough for you, so that way I could make them easier. Mm-hmm. And then I tried, and then I realized I was just getting fatter by making them for myself, and so then I had to stop. But they were delicious. I loved them.
Fair.
Yeah, and then the other thing is, and Eric, you're probably going to correct me because I probably say it, like the other big tradition that is, and I didn't enjoy it a lot, but that my mom's kept going from my father's mother. My mom's kept it going, if that makes any sense. So my grandmother to my mother and now to us is the kissing bread, or the pladka. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't know if you even.
So no, I honestly I don't remember what it was called either, because I think last year I asked you where you got it from, because my mom was looking for it too.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Okay.
And I honestly I don't remember the name as.
Yeah.
But
okay, we'll go with it. But that sounds the kissing
right.
bread.
But I know it more is like basically pretty much similar to what you get for religion, or like
exactly. It's like the
bread.
Eucharist, the body of
the Eucharist,
yeah,
the
exactly.
body of
That's what it tastes like. Yes,
Amen.
Exactly. It's just a thinner version. It's flattened out, but you each get a piece and then you walk around. Everybody gets a piece because it's like a rectangle. It's like that big.
You didn't do this to enjoy it, Chris. You did it because it was a thing.
You had to do it, yeah. I don't enjoy doing it.
Did you, though?
Like it at all.
But yeah, did you have to do it?
So
yes.
everybody,
mom,
everybody
absolutely.
had their little like cracker square, and you would go to someone else, and they would break off a little piece of your square, and then you would
you break off a piece from them.
And you wonder how COVID.
You do well wishes,
and you wonder how COVID started.
Do your peace be with you type of thing.
Just saying,
Chris, you had to.
I'm not touching anything that anybody else is. I'm not putting anything in my mouth that's been in someone else's hand.
Well, no. You don't take that. Oh my God. You don't take that corner. It's like literally, a piece like that. So then like you would like have it broken in half without someone touching it.
Hard pass.
And then you would just hold the corner, and then you would go and Chris, let me finish. I'm not saying you have to do it. It sounds like you haven't done it. I'm not making you do it. But you break off the end. You don't have to sit there. You're not touching it. Like,
why would you eat something that doesn't taste good?
That way. It tastes like
it's
nothing.
Not about eating it. It's about.
It's a tradition.
It's about the thing.
Some traditions they should just let die.
Nah, I just didn't.
Let die for your sins.
But it's not that.
If you believe in that sort of thing, I mean.
We're not like you are saved now. No, that's not what that is at all.
I honestly, I don't really know what that. Like, I mean, it's the same thing.
It's just for what you,
I don't know.
It's the same thing, but it's not blessed. That's the only difference. Is that this isn't blessed. It's you just go around, you wish each other,
So
it's
like
health.
this is water. This is holy water.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly.
I actually knew a guy. I used
You
to.
gotta dip your hand in and go like.
Are we going to debate this on Christmas? Come on, people. Really?
I used to work with a guy who would go to like remember the Catholic bookstore that used to be on Genesee Street?
No.
Yeah.
He used to go there and buy what are they called? Host wafers, communion wafers.
Yeah,
communion
wafers.
wafers, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He would just go there and buy
Yes,
them like a bag of chips, and he would just eat them and for like a snack.
That's wrong. I'm sorry.
It was, yeah. And one day he was in there buying them, and the lady was like something. She said something to him like, "Now, Father, what parish are you with?" or something like that. And he like he made something up. Like he didn't want to tell the lady that he was just buying them to snack on.
Gosh. That's terrible. That's hilarious.
I can remember my first communion. I got the host, and I remember I put in they gave it to you, and I had it in my mouth, and I walked right back to like where my parents, because you were sitting with your parents at that time, and I spit it right back out. My mom had to put it in a tissue because I didn't like the taste and I wouldn't eat it.
You put the body of our Savior in it.
I did. Yep.
Several people I did my first communion with did that like in the practice one. Remember they do like a practice one, right, Chuck, or something?
They see, and that's just it. I don't remember us having a practice one, but I was going to say all the kids now, they like let the kids actually have a practice one beforehand so they know what they're getting into. And
Well,
I was,
in the 80s doing this,
So-
and they had a practice one, you know? Must have been like what you were saying, like the non-blessed, like they weren't blessed communion wafers, and you just ate
They're just wafers.
Yeah. Just wafers, yeah.
So
They weren't Nilla wafers, though.
good old wafers. They
Not
were
quite as good as Nilla wafers,
vanilla.
but better than Necco wafers.
Nilla wafers I'll mess
Yes.
with.
That's hilarious. You say Necco wafers. I was just looking them up the other day with Don, and she said those are the most disgusting things in the world.
Terrible.
The
And there was,
chocolate
like-
ones were good.
No, the chocolate was terrible, and then they had like a black licorice.
No, that was
and they had-
good. Black licorice was bad.
I thought black licorice was licorice.
No, the chocolate was good. Nothing's good. Black licorice, anything. No.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh, we're going crazy here.
We went on a weird tangent there.
Yeah, we really did. So let's reel it in here. Let's close this up for Christmas because I know everybody wants to get back to their wonderful families here for Christmas. So the last thing I got for you two that's a little bit of a surprise, Merry Christmas, is the Christmas movie challenge.
you
Anything below me?
don't
I
have
know.
a song?
Maybe
You don't
someone
have like
make
a
me
jingle
graphic.
bells type of thing?
Do.
Ching 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 ching.
I don't know. I got to do it in not ready.
you. Oh, we're online.
There's no
Yeah,
soundboard this
yeah.
week.
So we're online. So, okay. So what I got is the list of questions, and I didn't bring a pen with me, so it's just going to be whoever can answer it first.
Gremlins.
Gets the no. It's not a gremlin. That did not make my list of questions.
Get wet and eat stuff.
Gremlins.
What, Chris?
Gremlins is my mom didn't like when we watched shows where creatures ate and got wet.
Ate and got wet.
Got water on
Eat you
them.
both. Merry Christmas.
That
Okay,
being
here we
said,
go, you bunch of Grinches.
Gremlins is on sale in movies anywhere for like $7 or $8. I'm probably gonna buy it tonight and watch it after we're done with this.
Nice.
I don't know, Chuck. I don't know if your mom will let you watch this. But
I don't think I can because the monster eats and gets wet. So here's my first question. How's that? All right, here we go. So, how many sizes does the Grinch's heart grow once he gets feelings?
No idea.
Okay, Eric, you're saying 3? His heart grows 3 sizes. Okay, Eric gets the point. He can't even
His
talk.
heart grew 3 sizes that
Okay,
day.
this is gonna be a fun one then. If we
I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid.
okay.
Which movie? There's 3 now. So I accidentally watched
The cartoon- like the cartoon.
newest one. Yeah. Okay. That's the best one. But I accidentally watched the newest one, accidentally, a couple days ago with Benedict
Which one's the newest
Cumberbatch
one?
was the Grinch.
Oh,
It's like
Didn't see that.
CGI animated. Me either until a couple days ago.
I didn't see the Jim Carrey one either.
I honestly, I haven't really either. I've only seen like
I don't like any of them. I like the old
Parts
cartoon
of
one,
it.
and that's it. Only like the old cartoon one. That's
but
that's
Three
the one I
Eyes
like.
next.
So, yep, the next question, I think you guys, one of you will know this right away because we talked about before in a past podcast. In the 1996 Christmas comedy Jingle All the Way, what is the name of the action figure that the father in the film is desperately trying to obtain?
Super Rocket Man or something. I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, you got the last part. It's definitely man, but it begins
Yeah,
with a
it's
T.
man. It's with a T?
I don't know.
Begins with a T.
Turbo Man?
There's another movie.
Turbo Man. Yep.
Turbo
Yeah.
Man.
I was honestly
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in years, but I was just watching like a YouTube video talking about how it's now a Christmas classic.
Is it though?
And
Seriously, I do not like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Did not sell me on that movie at all. I don't like it one
what about
bit.
Sinbad?
I forgot
Anyway,
Sinbad was
next,
even in it.
next. Eric's got 2 points. Let's keep going. I like this game.
Okay, so this one in 1989, in the 1989 comedy National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, what had Clark Griswold been planning to buy with the Christmas bonus he expected from work?
Cool.
Wait, who said that?
Chris.
Okay, yep. So there you go, Chris. You got one. Only down by one. Okay. Next
I like how you
question
couldn't
is
tell.
how what? I wasn't looking. Yeah, I wasn't looking at you too. Once the fog rolls in, who does Jack place at the head of the reindeer so that he can see through the fog? And this is in reference to
that's not a
Nightmare
Christmas
Before
movie.
Christmas.
Ooh,
It's
is
a
that a
Christmas
Halloween
movie.
movie?
The word Christmas is in
It's
it.
not a Christmas movie.
But do you know the answer?
Sure don't. I hated that movie.
I do too.
Hate it.
I don't like it at all.
James and the Giant Peach.
What are you?
Am I wrong?
Where are we going with this? Okay, let's throw this question out. We're going to the next one. In the 1994 film, The Santa Claus, what is the restaurant that Tim Allen's character, Scott Calvin, takes his son to after burning the Christmas turkey? Come on.
I don't know. I never liked that movie either.
I haven't seen. Yeah, no.
Oh my God, you guys. The answer is Denny's.
That's not a restaurant.
Never heard of her.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Folks, this is what I have to work with. This is what I have to deal with. Do you not see? Okay. Anyways, let's try this one. This one, hopefully you guys will freaking know. In 2003 Christmas comedy Elf, 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 what was the first
one more
rule
time?
of the
I'm
Seriously?
going to tell you right now, I don't know it.
Elf.
Chris.
Here's an unpopular opinion. That movie's overrated. Overrated.
I agree. No, trust
Agreed.
me. I agree, but I figure everybody's at least seen it. I tried to go
seen
with
it.
ones that I
I've
think
seen
you guys
it.
might have
I
I
seen.
didn't
Theaters.
study it.
Go ahead.
Just do the best
Go
you
ahead.
can.
Give us the question.
Anyways,
Trebek.
because, dear Lord. Fine, forget it. No, I'm skipping
The
that
fir-
one.
wait,
We're going to
the-
the one that I love
Wait,
the
I
most.
know. The first rule is you don't talk about Fight Club. Right?
I love that movie too. Anyways,
It's
here we
also
go.
The second rule.
This is the one, and this is actually one of the Christmas tradition I forgot to talk about because I love that TBS plays this movie all day long, and it's my
Christmas
absolute
Story.
favorite.
Yeah.
So, with that said, it is a Christmas story. Which
Fragile.
Christmas gift does Ralphie want so badly?
Red Rider B, you go.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Yep. So guess what? I need a tiebreaker. This will be interesting if you guys can get this. I skipped this one because I was like, if your guys are missing these already, I'm gonna skip it. So this is the tiebreaker. If you can get it, one of you will be the winner. Let's see who it will be.
All right. So do we? What if we both know this one? Do we have to like buzz in?
No, I think
obviously
Chris is gonna be like,
I knew the Red Rider
BB
gun.
I don't think either of you are gonna know it.
With a compass, or what is it? With a clock on the stock? Like what? There's a whole
carbine
there's a whole
action
stick.
200 shot range model air rifle. Yeah.
Yeah, that. See? So
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, here we go. This is for all the Christmas cookies. In the 1946 film, It's a Wonderful Life. Do I need to go any further, or should I just stop now?
Every time a bell
Okay,
rings,
no,
Angel gets his
Eric's
wings.
walking away. Eric's
I know he
walking away.
lassos the moon. If your question doesn't have to do with lassoing
You're
the
both
moon,
giving me good answers, but the question is, what is the name of the town that George Bailey lives in? Oh, God, you guys.
Pleasantville.
No, that's the name of the movie that's black and white.
Baltimore.
Bedford.
I was closer. I had a B.
Guess what? Everybody, have a Merry Christmas. I'd like to thank Cookies Q and Creamery for their sponsorship. We're done. We're done.
No, are we done?
We are out.
We didn't talk about the
We are done.
Mandalorian at all.
Well, we jumped from it. You skipped the whole script. We can't talk about it now.
This is 2 weeks in a row. Chris, how do you feel
2
about
weeks?
this?
Whatever. Bah humbug.
So Eric's coast, everybody. So everybody have a great Christmas. Enjoy. Be safe. Thanks to Cookies Q and Creamery. Make sure to check them out at cookiesq.com. Order up some DoorDash. They'll bring it right to your house. And be sure to check out shop.bacon on the .rocks. And, help support us a little bit there. We would definitely appreciate it. And enjoy, stay safe, and we will see you at the New Year. So have a great Christmas. Have a good New Year's Eve. We'll see you on New Year's Day.